If you clicked on this video, then you probably like farms in Minecraft and wanna make some more. So today I'm going to show and explain what farms you should have in your Minecraft world. There is a lot to show, so let's start from the beginning. So let's say you have already collected your first couple of blocks and made your first house. Now you wanna go kill the Ender Dragon. You should start off by making an iron farm. This is really easy to build and then you don't have to waste your time for mining iron. Then also make yourself a temporary XP farm to enchant some armor and make some tools to go fight with the Ender Dragon. When you have completed the game and killed the Ender Dragon, then the first farm you probably need is the Creeper farm. And that is because you can get an Elytra from End, but you need rockets to fly around with it. Using the Creeper farm, you can get an infinite supply of Gunpowder, which you can craft into rockets. The Elytra makes moving long distances so easy, and to be honest, I'm so in love with it. I can't even imagine playing without an Elytra anymore. There actually is one more thing you need to craft rockets, and that is paper. And for that, I really recommend building a sugarcane farm which will produce a decent amount of paper. I personally have 2 different sugarcane farms in my world, and I will never run out of paper thanks to those, at least for now. You now have the wings and rockets to move around the world, which will hopefully help you build bigger farms. Next up, I would recommend building a better XP farm, which is also a gold farm. It is designed by Manga. This is actually my favorite farm. I always repair my tools and armor here, and collect XP if needed. Gold is just a bonus for me, because I have too much of it already. But it produces 129 gold blocks per hour, which isn't bad at all. And you can get from level 0 to 30 in just 25 seconds, which is crazy. Also, if you have seen a huge amount of levels in our older videos, then just know that's all AFK'd in this exact gold farm. For similar raids, you can also build Gnembom's gold XP farm, but this one here is much easier to build in my opinion. Because you have an infinite amount of levels now with the XP gold farm, I suggest you to build a villager trading hall. In the trading hall, you can have every enchantment book for your tools and armor. Also using a simple trick, all the books will cost you just 1 emerald. That way you can save diamonds and you don't have to use the enchanting table to get good items. And of course, every piece of armor and tools should have mending on it, so once again you don't waste your items. Using these tips, we have saved a lot of time from not needing to go mining for too many diamonds. For the trading hall, you also need a lot of villagers, so villager breeder will help you a lot. This one makes a lot of them, the design works well and the farm doesn't randomly break. When you have your trading hall all set up and ready, you also need emeralds, and those can be farmed pretty easily. This emerald farm by Raceworks is the easiest one to build. I mean, it's not super easy to build, but compared to the other emerald farms, this one is easy. Of course, you can just trade potatoes and carrots with villagers to get emeralds, but we are talking about farms in this video. So this farm can make you 3300 emeralds per hour, plus some other stuff you actually don't need. It is quite a huge amount. But if you really want to step up your emerald game, then there is an emerald farm designed by Cow King which makes you 200,000 emeralds per hour. This is more than enough, I swear. So basically, you definitely need to have an emerald farm in your world to save diamonds and get the best enchantments for your tools and armor. Multiple sets of them if you plan to die a lot, like us. Because we like to save the planet and not cut down any trees, then your Minecraft world also needs to have a tree farm. And having a fully automated tree farm is even better. We in our world have a design by Manga and this farm has been really reliable, plus easy to use. It has had some minor changes through the updates, but we still use it as our main tree farm. It produces us around 10,000 logs per hour and it is just the right amount for our tiny survival series projects. Having a decent tree farm in your world saves you a ton of time because you can just leave it AFKing overnight and you will have a good supply of it in the morning. But to keep the tree farm working, you need a lot of bone meal. And a good idea is to build them right next to each other, or even connect the two, like we did in our world. This is also a design by Manga, but as of now it's kinda outdated. That is because in 1.17 we got the moss block added, which can easily be used to make an infinite bone meal farm. This one here produces the amount you need for your tree farm, and some extra if you would like to craft colorful rockets. So these were the basic farms that I think everyone should have, but we ain't stopping here. Let's say you want to build even bigger farms and at some point you will probably run out of redstone. And you know what that means? That's right, you will need a redstone farm. Our witch hut farm gets us over 200 redstone per hour. And if you already have the emerald farm that I showed you before, then using that you will also make around 120 redstone per hour. I think having a good redstone farm helps you build a lot of automations for your worlds. All the automatic doors and many farms need sticky pistons. Or if you're going to drain an ocean like us, you need a lot of slime blocks. Collecting slime by killing them one by one takes a very long time. You guessed it, slime farm it is. This design here will get you around 4500 slime balls per hour. It should be enough for you. But just saying that our world has 24 slime farms, producing us over 300,000 slime balls per hour. But that is just because we wanted to have some fun. For your own good, don't go crazy with the size of your farm. If you have so many different farms built, you need a place to hold all the valuable stuff. That will be your world's center point, a storage room. I also recommend an automatic sorting system, so you don't have to run around looking for the right chest. For the size comparison, the storage room in our world can hold over 2 million items and most of the blocks are going through the sorting system. If you like the layout of our sorting system and want to build one to your own world, you can find a link to the tutorial down below. And as you know, I like to cook, and that's why I have a super smelter in the basement of the sorting system. Smelting stuff manually takes so much time later in the game and super smelters help you out. And with the extra time that you now have, use it to free up even more time by building another cool farm from our tutorial videos. You know that we have way too many of them on our YouTube channel. I think now you can see how much of hard work these farms do for you, so you could focus on crazy projects like our survival series. But what is the one farm you can't live without? Send a picture of that to our Instagram DMs, since I would love to see some. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time. See ya!